This will be a 4 or 5 part series because I don't want to make an hour-long video. But anyway, today I will tell you guys about my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. The game I will be playing is Pokemon Sun, which I've heard is a pretty hard Pokemon game to Nuzlocke, so... There are 3 main rules in a Pokemon Nuzlocke. 1, you can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. 2, if one of your Pokemon faints, it is dead and you can no longer use it. And 3, you have to nickname all of your Pokemon so you can get attached to them and be very sad when they die. I will be adding 2 additional rules. I will not be allowing myself to use X items because they are very overpowered. I will also be implementing the duplicate clause, which means if I find a Pokemon that I already have, I get to re-roll and have a different encounter. With all that out of the way, let's begin the Nuzlocke. I arrive in Alola and Professor Kukui breaks into my house to ask me to help him find a Kahuna. Hey man, can you help me find a Kahuna? You just broke into my house. Why would I help you? I'll give you a Pokemon. Yeah, boy! I don't find the Kahuna, but I meet Lily, who has a legendary Pokemon named Cosmog that she says is a secret. But anyway, we find the Kahuna. He gives me the choice of Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio. I pick Rowlet and name him Ari after Jaden Animation's bird, and after that I beat up this kid named Hal, because he chose Popplio for some reason, aka the worst starter. I'm just joking, please don't kill me in the comments! The next in-game day, I catch a Pikipek that I named Woody after Woody the Woodpecker, and with my new team, I beat up Hal once again. Later, I go to the Pokemon school where I beat up all the kids and their teacher who gives me 5 Great Balls. I also catch a Grimer in the school and I name her Sewer. In Hau'oli City, I catch an Abra that I name Welly after my cat because Abra looks like a cat to me. And after beating up some Team Skullgrunts, I battle Alima. Ari easily destroys Yungoos by spamming Leafage. Alima brings Smeargle out, so I bring in Sewer because Smeargle has Ember, which would destroy Ari. I poison Smeargle with Poison Gas, but he gets me almost to half health with Tackle. I know I'm dead to crit, so I heal, but he heals the poison. He tackles and Sewer uses Bite, which gets Smeargle in the red. Assuming he would heal, I decided I would attack again, but he attacked and Sewer almost died, but her Bite got us the win. On Route 2, I encounter an Alolan Meowth and I name her Gia after Giovanni, but I already have a dark type, so she's just death fodder. In the Hau'oli Cemetery, I encounter a Ghastly and name her Gasolina. After beating up some Team Skullgrunts, I evolve Woody because I will need him in the Totem Battle. After beating up the Pokemon in the trial and Team Skull once again, I teach Woody Brick Break and it was time for the Totem Battle. I send in Sewer to Poison Gas the Totem Gumshoos, but its berry heals it, so I poison it again. I send Gia in to get a clean switch to Woody, and she dies. Woody comes in, and his Brick Break puts Gumshoos into red health, and then Gumshoos dies to poison, which makes us win the trial. In Verdant Cave, I catch a Yungoos, and I name her Trash, and add her in place of Gia as more death fodder. On Route 3, I catch a Rufflet that I name Ruffle after the chips. I send him to the box because I already have 2 flying types, and I don't need a 3rd one. In Melemele Meadow, I catch a Cutiefly and name her Sweet. This is a great encounter since I will be battling Hala soon, who uses fighting type Pokemon. Speaking of Hala, it's time to beat up his grandson Hal once again. Dang, I didn't know beating up a Kahuna's grandson could make a Pokemon evolve. Good to know. Anyway, it's time to battle Hala. After the battle already started, I realized that I forgot to give a Pokemon the Normalium Z. I start the battle by sending in Sweet, and she takes out the Mankey with Fairy Wind, but she is also below half health. When Hala sends in Makuhita, I send in my newly evolved Ari, and he destroys the Makuhita. When Hala sends in Crabrawler, I send in Sewer, and you might be thinking, why would you do that? And I can understand what you're saying, but I'm doing this so Hala can use his Z-move and I can switch into Gasolina, who will not be affected by the Z-move, and I can waste his. The plan works, so I switch into Woody and finish off Hala's Crabrawler and win the battle, which also resulted in the evolution of Welly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.